This edition of MacVoices is brought to you by Smile, the makers of the brand new PDF Pen 6, PDF Pen Pro 6, and PDF Pen for iPad and PDF Pen for iPhone. Find out more about all the flavors of PDF Pen at smilesoftware.com. MacVoices is in Las Vegas for NAB. However, this show is coming to you from the SuperMeet. I'm here with Dan, the developer of TouchEdit, which is also I guess that's the company and the app, and it's a very cool way to edit video on your iPad. Dan, it's great to see you.
Thank you.
You've had a little bit of interest here tonight. I've had to wait for you because you couldn't get through to the booth. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's nice to see people responding to what they're seeing and hearing about, you know.
And I haven't heard anyone walk away and say, "Oh, that's terrible."
Well, not in our earshot yet.
Tell us about TouchEdit.
Well, TouchEdit's the first pro editing system for the iPad. And what makes it pro is that a few things, actually. One is that it's frame accurate. It's the only one that if you select a frame, that is the frame you're going to edit with. The second thing is it carries metadata. So you can have time code and all the ways of getting it out, sending lists like FCP XMLs. You know, we have people looking, and it's awesome. So you can make lists, do edits and send them to other nonlinear editing systems to do finishing. So you could round trip, say, between a Final Cut Pro and send part of a cut from there into here, finish the cut, send it back to Final Cut, maybe do some more work over there. So it's designed to work in an environment with other editing systems.
But it doesn't have to. It can stand on its own, especially if I'm shooting something here tonight on an iPad. I can edit it, and it's ready to go if I want it to be.
Yeah, you should be shooting right now on the iPad, and then you could be editing right in TouchEdit, and you could be done, and then you could be gambling and drinking.
Okay, let me go get my iPad. Okay, so this is really intriguing to me, and especially the fact that it is a pro-level editor. We have things like iMovie, and there have been some other things on there, on the iPad, but this takes it to a whole new level.
Yeah, I mean, iMovie and Studio, these are good programs, but they're designed for consumers with consumers' needs. And consumers want to do stuff like really intricate slideshows and things like that. Well, this is designed to actually work with pros. I mean, I cut movies, and this is designed to help me do things on the go. Cut scenes, do scene work, have that done and sent in, and even do work on the set where we can tell, you know, with the producers and directors if what they're shooting works right then and there.
There's so much to be said for that. Can I ask you to show us a little bit?
Absolutely.
Great.
Okay, well, TouchEdit uses the analogy of an old film flatbed, first and foremost. So what you have is a source film strip, which corresponds with the source monitor here, and a record one where you make your sequences. The most rudimentary edit you can do would be to say the center line is a picture head, so you would park on the frame you might want to make the edit, park this one, and the most rudimentary edit is to activate it, and you would either drop it, blue means insert, and red means it's an overwrite edit. So you could do that, and voila, you've just very quickly made an edit. And say, well, I think I want it to end here, you would maybe use the scissors to trim it to there, and there you have an edit done in the most basic, very quick way. Now, for people who want to use three-point editing, we have what's called the grease pencil. So you tap the grease pencil, these all turn green because you're in this mode, and then you could say, go here and say, I want that to be my in, so I did a slash, and let's make this my out, and I did a slash, do a slash here, and voila, you can do three-point editing, which is the most basic of concepts in editing. Other things it's got, this is an add edit button here. That would just create a faux edit for editors like to have that. It's got 8 channels of sound here, so you could switch to the audio channels and then go through and click through to do activate any of those 8 channels. This is its project page. It can accommodate multiple projects, so no one has to know you're moonlighting. Let's see. You've got your media page here, and these are well, I call them collections. You might know them as bins, and you open them up, and then you can double tap to put them in. Oh, TouchEdit. And let's see, what else can I tell you? These jump you to the next and previous edits. These are trim buttons. Here is called the paperclip mode, and we use that to make notation. So you can do it. Other editors call them markers. You would double click on one of these. You can do a text paperclip. Or if you hit this, we have something that's totally innovative. You can embed audio in your clip or sequence, so the director might send you notes that way. Very cool, very different from others. We have a title tool here that you can use to make titles. One really cool thing here is that if you want to do more advanced stuff, you turn this to portrait like this, and voila, you get a full timeline style editor that's pinchable, and you can go to your cuts, and you can even do some advanced trim functions such as rolling your cut this way. So that's pretty advanced stuff there. And to boot, we even have a mixer here, which is something that Final Cut might not have. So yeah, many great features here. There's lots of little hidden commands, and we can, when we're done with our edits, we can export movies, or we can send out XML lists so that you can reconstitute your cuts on other nonlinear editing systems. So that's the gist of this. We have help pages on each and everything to show you each and every function that these done, and links to our tutorials on our website built right in. And so this is, in a nutshell, TouchEdit.
Dan, this strikes me as really exciting. This much power on my iPad, in my hand. And when you start talking about pro-level software, people's eyes glaze over because of the pricing usually. This is a very affordable product. Even if you're not a professional, if you want to start experimenting with it, how much is TouchEdit?
Well, TouchEdit sells for $50. Well, during NAB here, and for the next 2 weeks, it'll be $25 on sale. But it's $50, which, on my big editing systems, I'll pay $50 for a knob. So I'd say this is, for all the things it does, a pretty damn good deal.
Good perspective, good perspective. So folks, go and check this out. You really need to.
Check out TouchEdit, you need it.
You won't be disappointed.
You will not.
The website where they can go to learn more, I mean, obviously they go to the iTunes store to pick this up, but...
Well, they can go on toucheditapp.com or toucheditpro.com and check out all the functions it has, and all the user forum and all that stuff, and find out more.
Dan, thanks so much for the time, and I'll let you get back to this crazy bunch of customers behind me.
Great, thank you so much.
Folks, more from MacVoices, more from the SuperMeet in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for links, show notes, to subscribe, to connect with Chuck on Twitter, app.net, Google+, Facebook, and for more Apple, Mac, and tech-related shows, including MacVoices, Mac Notables, the Mac Jury, and the MacVoices Briefing. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com.